Superman Legacy is set to hit theaters in 2025. The summer release, written by James Gunn and directed by James Gunn, centers on a Superman who, as he says, is struggling with his humanity. A lot of people have speculated that this could be hearkening to Action Comics number 775. In that comic, entitled What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way, Superman is confronted with the Elite, a more violent group of superheroes who have no problems with murdering the bad guys, consisting of Manchester Black, Hat, Coldcast, and Menagerie. They think that Superman is old-fashioned and outdated, and they can begin to convince the people as well. There are even polls in the story where more people support the Elite than they do Superman. Now, this comic at the time was seen as a reaction to comics such as The Authority, with superheroes who did much the same thing. Superman's old-fashioned form of superheroism, I think, is due for a comeback. At the time, it seemed kind of a novelty to have something like The Authority, but now, considering that a lot of directors and writers want to subvert audience expectations, I think it would be refreshing. I think it would be a good move to take Superman back to his roots, a more humble, a more appreciative Superman, such as we see in Superman and Lois. I think less of the Superman that we saw in the last few years in films, where he could himself be violent and kill people. I don't think that's Superman, and I think that that's, in spite of the best efforts of Henry Cavill, I think that that's something that kind of turned people off to the last few Superman films. Now, this story, What's So Funny About Truth, Justice, and the American Way, has been adapted a couple of times in an animated movie called Superman vs. the Elite, which you can check out on HBO Max, and also on the TV show Supergirl, with, of course, Supergirl stepping in for Superman. But I think it would be refreshing for people to see something that's patriotic. I mean, look at Top Gun Maverick. Clearly, audiences are hungry for that sort of thing. You just don't see it much anymore. Being proud to be American is kind of hokey. It's really kind of frowned upon. But really, that would make a movie like that more of an alternative. It would be something different from what you're used to seeing. And I think it's about time we had a Superman movie like that. I mean, I think that Warner Brothers would lick their chops at even coming close to the gross of a movie like Top Gun Maverick. And I don't think Superman movies should subvert any audience expectations. I think it should live up to audience expectations. So you can go over to DC Comics Infinite and sign up for a 7-day trial period and go read Action Comics 775 to see what you think about it, see if you think that would make a good movie. There would be some really cool casting choices you could make with the villains. I think in the Batman movies, obviously the villains are the best part. Maybe that could be so with Superman movie. Superman movie villains seem to lack, but I think that this would be a really fun group for us to see, for us to explore. And I'm interested to see who the new Superman is. I hate to see Henry Cavill go, but I understand that they're trying to start over younger and start this whole new universe. So let me know what you think. Do you think that would be a good direction for Superman? I mean, I think a wholesome, hokey Superman really would make it kind of an alternative to a lot of what we've seen in the last several years, at least, of superhero movies. And earnestness, I think that would be a good thing for him, a good place to start for James Gunn with this DC universe. So thanks for stopping by. Let me know what you think. We're going to be looking into the origins of Blue Beetle soon. And so hope you'll stick around, like, subscribe, and we will catch you later.